first, I think we need to do a better job as we're looking at the redeployment ratios. So for example, over this next year, we're going to have approximately 30 to 35,000 men and women who will be coming from Afghanistan and redeploying back to the United States this year alone. And to be completely frank, 2012 was a very difficult year for the veterans community. And unless someone can show me something different, I'm not seeing many trends in 2013 that are looking any more positive. And so doing a better job of helping that transition take place, helping soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines, and Coast Guardsmen think about this process, even as they're still in uniform, about what that transition actually looks like. Coming up with specific mentorship programs where you have people who have successfully made the transition that can then have established networks and established partnerships with those who are getting ready to make the transition. Another thing that I think we've seen is that, to be completely honest, to rely solely on the VA on this has not been a process that has worked very well for our veterans community. One, because the transition, when I'm wearing the uniform, I fall under DoD classification, Department of Defense classification. Literally, the day after I get out, all my paperwork, all my files no longer is with the DoD. If I have a question, I don't call the DoD anymore. I now have to call the VA. That transition process is completely shattered. Completely shattered. And so we have to do a better job of making that transition take place from DoD filing to VA filing, and then helping the person actually feel like they're not just getting completely lost in the shuffle and lost in the process. That's also where the importance of VSOs such as IAVA, VSOs such as the Team Rubicons of the world, the Operation Olivers of the world, et cetera, become so incredibly instrumental, because if you can partner their hands-on understanding of the situation with the larger budgetary issues that DoD and the VA, et cetera, then start working on, then we can actually start seeing real progress. I think you're absolutely right, though. Part of the challenge is that we have a lot of people who end up working in silos, and then the conversations, people who are supposed to be helping, they end up not part of the conversation, but they end up just simply being subjects of the conversation. And they feel that.